Alright guys, what is going on everyone? Welcome back to How to Speedrun Final Fantasy VII. And today we're actually going to be going over part 12, which is going to be the Rocket Town section. We're going to be going over the shops and the Palmer fight. And then we're going to go over the Return of the Golden Saucer and just some minor optimizations with that section. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Don't forget, questions down below. Rate the video. Subscribe. Alright, so starting things off in Rocket Town, you're going to go into this shop right here. And you are going to sell every item. Or not every item, every equipment. So, the staff, gem ring, leather glove, mithril clip, bronze bangle, get it all out of here, it's gone. You're going to back out once, go into materia, and then I remember 4 and 3. Because you're gonna sell 4 materia, skip 1, sell 3 materia. So, the only one you're keeping here is elemental. Elemental, and then everything steel cover counterattack. But you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Nice and easy. So, selling again looks like this. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You're keeping elemental and steel. And then cover, counterattack, long range, Rama, Shiva. That's all we got right now. Then you're gonna go into buy. You're gonna buy 11 potions, 17 high potions, 11 Phoenix Downs, 3 ethers, 11 hypers, 21 tranquilizers, and 3 tents. You want to end with around 70k, 69k, 71k. You know, if you do that, you are fine. I should also note that if you are somebody that wants to be a little safe on money, you can pick up this drill arm right there. There's also some extra items that you can grab in Temple of Ancients. But yeah, I'm not going to be grabbing that. And then you go outside. It's going to be rocket time. Alright, and then you get Sid. There's a random chance that he's working on his fire extinguisher. It's based on the in-game time. Sometimes you have to wait for him to stop working on the fire extinguisher for some reason. You know, it just is what it is. So. Alright, little secret here. Once you get to around this little bend thing here, you know, it kind of looks like, oh, hey, I want to go over there. And it's like, no, you don't. You want to go this way. You want to go right. Once you get around here, fast loading zone. And you get the history lesson, yada, yada, yada. Alright, so just dialogue as normal here. And then when Palmer enters, you try to go outside. You don't need to talk to him or anything. You, just go outside. Try to go see the tiny Bronco. Alright, so our goal immediately with Palmer is we want to poison him as fast as possible, but even if we don't poison him, like, you know in Bottom's Well where we sort of waited until we got poisoned to attack with the other characters, you don't do that in this fight just because, you know, we were preventing the bubble phase from happening early. So in this fight, you're free to Molotov with Cloud and Tifa, and then you would poison with red, but since we got M tentacles, we're actually gonna go into our items first and then use the M tentacles. If poison happens with M tentacles, we can just throw Molotovs with red, but if it doesn't, we want to just cast Bio, you know, as usual. Alright, so in a scenario like this, immediately right out the gate, you know, like red being the first turn is good. But typically, if, I don't know, Palmer's a very weird fight because I want to poison first so that we have the potential for Cloud and Tifa's Molotovs to also initiate a poison. That's why we're on HB active right now, because poison ticks constantly happen. And Palmer's weird in the sense that he can choose to do nothing. Like, yeah, he can do his little booty shake animation, but he can also do literally nothing. But yeah, that's just something in mind, is I like to lead with poison with red, just so I can hopefully guarantee that Tifa and Cloud's Molotovs will have poison ticks. If I Molotov with Tifa first before it's poisoned, you know, you kind of lose on the chance to do extra damage. So, let's see how this goes. Alright, thing about Red here. Red does not need to survive this fight. And also, Sled Fang is useful. You can use Sled Fang. You don't want to Braver with Cloud unless you're trying to boost for Cross Slash, because you actually want to leave this fight with a Braver. Or with a limit so you have Cross Slash. Alright, I actually want to heal. Yeah, since we don't have poison... Is it Tifa? Okay, it's not Tifa. Another thing to know about healing is when you select High Potion, it will automatically default to the character that is selecting it. So if I know that I want to heal Tifa and I'm selecting with Tifa, I can be very quick with just putting through High Potion because I know it's going to be on Tifa. Can we please get a poison though? Thank you. I'm actually going to Sled Fang here with Red. This will give me another poison tick as well as, you know, a nice 500 damage roll. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty nice for the trade-off of time. All right, cool. That is the Palmer fight. Pretty good that I got to show you guys M Tentacles, what happens if you don't, you know, get poisoned immediately, how to sort of heal, how to use the limit break. Alternatively, you know, there's another strat that involves bringing Cait Sith in and using dice. I personally don't do this, but I guess you could do it if you want. It's also nice getting Cait Sith some early, like, my mindset is keeping Red in the party so that we're constantly getting XP, so that when he's on the trains in Disc 2, he's a little bit more useful. I guess that kind of applies to bringing in Cait Sith early. It can also apply, but yeah, I like to use Red. I like to just use Poison, and Sled Fang is a pretty decent damage, so yeah. A nice little auto-scroller here. Also, you can move Cloud on the plane for no reason, by the way. Alright, so from here, you're just going to travel to the right. Going to go up. Once you've found the river, you know you're on the right track. Alright, so let's assess what's going on here. Cloud does not have a limit break. We most certainly need a limit break before the Temple of Ancients. Couple things. If you want to be safe, you can hyper him now and try to boost for it early on. The thing with that is you're gonna eventually lose the hyper, because when you go to Gold Saucer, you get rested and it takes your Fury away. And so I don't like to menu twice. Like, if I do Fury now and he doesn't get hit on the way on the first trip of the world map, then I have to menu again to reapply the Fury. So I don't like doing that. I don't like Furying on the way there. I only Fury on the way back. But that's just because I'm very min-maxed in my time. So you might want to just, you know, make sure you have Cross Slash, because you can do Temple of Ancients without Cross Slash, but it is a very, very bad time. Alright, so Cloud didn't take a hit there. That's fine. Alright, so upon entering Coral, don't forget this shop. This is a shop that, like, tons of runners forget. And I forget it. Like, I'm sure everybody has forgotten this shop, like, once. At least once. You're gonna buy 16 Molotovs. Nice and easy. Okay, we in there? And we're gonna immediately, oh, kind of gotta pay for our ticket. I forgot about that. So once you pay for your ticket, gonna go straight into the battle square. All right, so this fight here, couple things. If Cloud actually died on the world map, if you got unfortunate and got the Joker card, do not revive Cloud, because that will actually make this next part faster. Even though you need a limit break, you don't want to take the time to res Cloud, because you save time here in this scene with Dio. Because we're just going to try to run away from this fight. You know, we're supposed to impress him, but we can literally just run away. But if Cloud is already dead, the fight just stops itself immediately. And any sort of limit that you earn during this fight is just forgotten. You know, like, so if you get a limit break in this fight, it doesn't matter. So that's why I opt to just leave Cloud dead if he does die on the way here. But regardless, we got the keystone and we are out of here. Yeah, this part, you know, dialogue, nothing fancy. For the play here, I'm not even sure. I believe this does save time. I'm almost positive this does save time. But, so, three options you're presented with. So, you talk to the knight here. First option. Right here, after one dialogue box, it's second option. To defeat the king. And then you're going to progress until Aerith, or the dragon, gives you the option. Who's your enemy? Second option. And Aerith's going to go apeshit. And I do believe this is actually faster. And now, literally, we mash. Be sure to not fidget with Cloud at all, like with the D-pad. Like, you can press circle repeatedly. But if you look out the window, you can get extra cutscenes. So just make sure you don't do that. And alright, so here with Cait Sith, you know, where does he go? I believe he goes in, like, the Wonder Square first. Yeah, or Battle Square? Yeah, he goes in the Battle Square, but he's gonna end up at the Chocobo Square. So we just go straight to the Chocobo Square. Here's just something really minor. You can do this if you want, where, like, okay, you chase him all the way around, and then you go. You can even, like, you know, meet him halfway and go, and then, but what you, like, really want to do is you want to move in, but you kind of want to start moving away early, because, like, Cait Sith is going to bounce off you regardless, and the only thing that matters is that Cait Sith has bounced off you, so you want to take, like, minimal distance possible from, like, because you're going to exit over here, not down here. So you want to minimize the distance from, like, here to here that will reflect Cait Sith. So, like, about here. So, like, just want to go in, like, bam, just like that. We literally passed Cait Sith. Like, Cait Sith was still on screen by the time we left. To the point where, like, see, like that, he was, like, off screen, you know? You can just, like, see it's faster. You know, it's good. Alrighty, so once you are back in the room, you're gonna want to grab this elixir. Little elixir there for you. Shouts out to Kefka. Alright, and then during this party thing, I already know that, so Aerith is going to be the middle slot person. It's like, you know this because Aerith is coming with you to the temple. So your third slot is where you're going to be swapping a member, because you can't swap either of these people. So it's like, and also, like, I know personally that Tifa is going to be the first person here. So, like, the inputs are literally up circle, left circle. It's like the fastest thing in the world. And then you close out. But, like, yeah, so you want your party to be Cloud, Tifa, or Cloud, Aerith, Tifa. But that's, like, the thing. You need to be, like, thinking about what your inputs are going to be ahead of time. Like, where is everything slotted? Where is my cursor? And what am I going to have to do to get to where I need to go? But okay, so leaving Gold Saucer, you know, we've already been rested at the hotel. So we are going to be applying Fury onto Cloud so that we can get a limit break faster. And actually, it's not really necessary with the fact that, you know, like, we didn't really need a whole lot to get his limit break there. And the fact that we got rested means we weren't under sadness. So we were taking, like, normal damage. So pretty much any hit would have taken him over the edge. But, you know, I guess if you don't have, if you just don't have the cross slash, it's nice to just give yourself that little reassurance that you're gonna get it. Flying Sickle? Wow. Please. Thanks. Alright, perfect. Alright, so from here, we're gonna get back into the Tiny Bronco. Gonna go to Gingaga, and we're gonna grab Death Blow. There's some nasty world map pincers that can happen in all of these forests that we're entering, between the one that we just passed through and the one that's close to Temple of the Ancients. So, just be warned about that. Actually, a little close. We're fine. We didn't get the pincer. And that brings us to the Temple of the Ancients, guys.